everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a story time again. The last one got done very well and I like doing these. So yeah, we'll just get into it. It's going to be about my car. I've got a Fiat 500. I had a lot of issues when I first got it, so I thought it'd be interesting to just share my story about it, really. So I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. I saw on my insights on YouTube that 50% don't subscribe, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. But let's get into the video. So I will paint you a little picture. So I bought this car back in 2019, July 2019. I loved it. I wasn't really sure what car to get as I was just looking for a car. I didn't really know what I wanted. I just wanted a new car because my old car was slowly dying on me and it was costing a lot of money to get it fixed. So I just wanted a new car, start fresh. Done. I had my previous car for about a year and a half. I had my previous car and then I got rid of it and then this one. So yeah, I've got a Fiat 500 Lounge. I wasn't really sure what to get. I just knew I wanted a Lounge instead of a Pop because a Pop is very basic. I just knew that, yeah, I wanted a Lounge that's got like Bluetooth and aux, because I don't even think the Pops have got auxes. It's like that, or USB. It's one of them. It's like that bad. But yeah, so anyway, I got a 2012 one. I saw it on, I'm not going to tell you where I got it from. I know they did me dirty, but I just don't want to get sued. So yeah, I will not say where I got it from, but the people that know me know where I got it from. And I'm pretty sure I posted on Instagram as well. So, you know, if you follow me on Instagram and you followed me, you know, a couple of years ago, then you know. Yeah, so when I got the car, I didn't really know that Fiat 500 had a lot of problems with them. Like, previously, yeah, the clutches are really bad on them. Apparently, they just break really easily. What else? Recently, my door handles fell off. So it's just stuff like that, really. I wasn't aware of, but it's so annoying, but it is what it is. Hopefully it will not cost me any more money, but every MOT so far it's cost me money, so I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I wasn't sure if it was the company's fault or so the previous owner that had it that must have sold the car to them, because it was a Vauxhall garage. A couple of days of me having it, the clutch had gone and it was very, very stressful times, especially because I needed my car for work, and yeah, it was very stressful time. So anyway, yeah, my clutch had gone. I think I was just about to get in the car and do something. I think I was going to go somewhere, and then I realised that I might have been going to work, actually. It might be because I used to work in a town centre. So yeah, I must have been going to work, got in the car, my clutch had gone, and I was like, crying, obviously. You do cry. It's a horrible time. It's a horrible time when your car dies and you need it. Yeah, so that was that. My dad took me to work. We didn't take it back. We rang the garage up. But bearing in mind, this garage is about half an hour, 40 minutes away from me. Maybe half an hour. Probably about half an hour away from me. Yeah, so it's not far away. It's just very inconvenient when you had to go about 6 or 7 times in the space of maybe a month or two. It was so annoying. But yeah, anyway, so they got the recovery truck. They took it back for a few days. They rang me up and said there was a air pocket in the clutch and they blew it out or whatever they did, and that was that, really. I got it back. And then a few days after that, maybe a week after that, my clutch had gone again. I was at work. I used to work in a town centre, like I said before. I used to park my car in a multi-storey. So you can imagine, I was stuck because no one can come up and get me. My parents were in a van, so they couldn't even come up and get me. It was like a swirly multi-storey as well. So you can just imagine it was very tight, so you can't tow me down, basically. Very stressful. So I had to somehow get my car down the, like down. I was on the second floor. I just had to somehow get my car down. I finally did it. Luckily I could get it into second. So I got into second, just had to pull off in second, which obviously didn't agree with my car, but I did it. Oh, it was an awful experience. I had to drive all the way home on a dual carriageway, by the way. 60 miles per hour dual carriageway. Very inconvenient. And it's the only way I could get home. So I was doing, I think I got it in third and the most, and I didn't want to change gears just in case it wouldn't go in another gear. So I just put it in third, hope for the best, dropped it down to second so I could pull off in second, because I don't think it'd pull off in third. If it did, it would be very angry. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry if you don't really have a car and you don't understand what I'm saying with all the gears. I'm so sorry. I've just realised that I'm just talking a load of bollocks to someone that doesn't own a car. Because if I didn't own a car, I wouldn't realise what you were talking about. Yeah, I was driving on the dual carriageway with my hazards on as well. My parents were on the phone. They were trying to find me, but then by the time I come out the multi-story, I was going home because I didn't want to stop, because obviously my car is knackered at the time. So yeah, long story short, they take the car back again. They come down, take it back. And then that's it. They ring me up saying it's the clutch, they're going to replace it. Bear in mind, they do this all for free. But then bearing in mind, they should have sorted this out. They should have, I don't know, it's one of them, isn't it? I don't know if they would have known. It's a really sticky situation to be in, but I wasn't going to pay for something that I've had for like maybe a week or two. It clearly wasn't my fault. I've barely driven it. But yeah, I really loved my car. I really loved it. It was so sad when I had to go and give it away again. And then, yeah. So I was stuck without a car for a couple of weeks. They then give me back. I think they dropped it off for me one of the times. Can't remember. I went a lot of times. Yeah, I think they dropped this off for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they dropped it off for me at my house. And then I was very excited. I forgot to say as well, when I first got the car, I had to ring them up and ask for an appointment because my aircon just wasn't going cold, and bearing in mind this is July, so it's pretty warm. So I was dying in the heat, so I rang up. They said they would get me an appointment. I think I had to book an appointment a month in advance. I think that's all they could get me. So that's all I could get. So yeah, bearing in mind they had to do up my aircon, sort that out. So we took that back after that clutch situation. It was a horrible So yeah, they sort my aircon out. That is all good. We come back, pick it up. Then we notice on the might be the driver's side door. It might have been. I can't remember if it's driver's side or passenger side. Paint chipped off. And I'm like, great. So mum goes back in. Look, mate, you've chipped my paint off. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I might get a picture for you. I was trying to insert a picture. It was pretty bad. You could see the white paint. It's not my fault. Fix it. So they resprayed my door. Kept my car for a few more days. I think they had it like a week. I don't know, actually. It might have been a week. I don't know. It's so long ago. I can't remember. But yeah, it was quite a long time, especially for someone that doesn't have a car and needs to get to work. So it's very inconvenient, very stressful time. But I finally got my car back after that. Yeah, so it was a bit of a wasted journey, really. Us going there and then dinging the door and having to keep it and respray it, which is a big pain, but oh well, it is what it is. Yeah. So after that, everything's been fine ever since, after the couple of journeys that I had to do. Very inconvenient, but at least I didn't have to pay for anything, I guess. I know some of the garages are right arseholes, and I know that they would make you pay, which I was not paying for something that's not my fault. Yeah, so they did lie, which is so annoying. They did lie about the oil leak, because when I first bought it, they said that the oil leak had been fixed on the previous MOT, and I was like, great, sorted. So we got passed with no advisories. Last year, that was my first MOT. I then put the oat through at the MOT. The oil leak comes back. So they clearly had just bunged it up just to get it passed and then sell it to me, basically. So they are a really shit company. I'd never recommend them. I sort of do want to say what company it is, but I don't know if I'd get sued. I don't know. It's one of them. It's really hard. So I think it'd be best not to say the company. But if you do, let me, if you do ask, I will tell you. I'm not bothered. They were a very shitty company to me, and I am very, very grateful that they did fix everything for free, but I'd never buy a car with them again. Josh had problems with them as well, so it was a different garage, but the same company. So I definitely wouldn't recommend them. But yeah, that is my story time. I hope it was interesting. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to do this or not. I'm not sure if it's interesting, but it might be to someone. I do like my story times, so yeah. If you want to hear another one, I probably will have a story time. I have lots of stories to tell. I don't know. I suppose I could do like past experience in my last job. I've had a fair few experiences working in a town centre. Not the best experience, but it's experience. So if you want to know, if you want to see that, let me know, and I will I will try and figure out and list a few, and yeah, just tell you a bit of story time, really, working in a town centre. So yeah, anyway, please let me know. Yeah, like and subscribe, and that's it really. So I'll see you next time.